Yeah, and it was. I think another thing that was great about this event was that it was something that we got to do with the wives and with the daughters, and Sunny was so hard to read during that, but she was into it. Yeah. She was into it. So, what about Brent?
Same thing. She was just really into it.
Yeah. She was like Mr. Spock with the with the was it the ovulus?
She
yeah.
Loves the ovulus.
Yeah.
And I think it's I find it a compelling device.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
So yeah, but
I'm not sold on it yet, But hey,
we'll get you there.
I see. I see how it is.
I want to posit something else for you to think about.
Okay.
That has kind of been rolling around in my head here a little bit. As you talked about, just getting accustomed to the flux, and I feel like over time, starting with TWA and then beyond, I feel like even if you don't get as many responses, I feel like you've been getting more meaningful interactions out of the flux.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree. Well,
it makes me wonder that, and I don't know if I spoke to you about this or if this was a conversation I had on the podcast or with Tina, but I think over time you connect with the device. See, I view the devices as a little more than just like electronics, but kind of become this extension for us to interact with whatever that other is. And through using this device and the fondness you have of it, and just you feel connected to Simon. I think there's no doubt in that Simon holds a close place in your heart.
Well, you never forget your first.
No,
of
course not. But I do wonder if that plays into it somehow.
You remember Ted Knight in Caddyshack?
Yeah.
He's pulling out the one club and he goes, "Spalding, this calls for the Billy Baloo." Yeah. And then, "Oh, Billy, 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 Billy." I mean, that's because he has this fondness for that particular putter. And what happens? He sinks the putt.
Yeah.
And ghost devices, I don't think, are any different. I don't think ghost devices are any different. And I think the more you invest in your ghost gear, the more like for example, I feel like the way I am with Simon is the way you are with your REM pod.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody's got their go-to.
Or I'll say even like my EVISTR recorder.
When people get real snooty about ghost orbs, I'm like, well, hang on a minute. Hang on. Slow your roll. First off, you're also the same people that are really getting into that digital recorder from the 90s, so we can have a debate. But
we just lost 50% of our listeners or viewers.
And to both of you, I apologize. Anyway, Amy, Adam, I love what you do. All right, so but point is that yes, I agree with you. I think you do get it's more about trust. It's more about trust.
I think it's about trust, and it's about intention, right? And I think if you have that trust, you trust that device, and this sort of positive intention of interaction and connection, I mean, I think those are two pretty potent spices to toss into the investigation.
I would agree. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and it helps you in your next investigation. Before we go, we'd like to ask, what's your favorite ghost gear? What piece of kit interests you the most? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Again, make sure to like and subscribe and enable notifications so you know when we put up new content. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the field.